won't let me see it. Man, you know I was trying to see what that overall team record is. Oh my God. Hey, what color did you put on? Okay, I was just making sure I'm finna run it red. Yeah. But you black. My red ain't dark red, it's a bright red. That blue too dark. I wasn't wearing white. That's cracker levels. This whole season. Yeah. Yeah, shit, do that to some more shit. Yeah. Some people can't deal with that aggression with black women. I'ma need all the fries you can give me, all the hot sauce, all the pie you can give me. Better be all or nothing, don't have me in the middle. You better be all you can.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics. But two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, 22!
On 1st and 10, Stafford. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now Stafford. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They get it to him running left. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board. And a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Now let's go. Boo, landed.
This is Barkley. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Now a play fake, and it's Lauletta. Fires Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Detroit!
They'll run with Barkley. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Lauletta from the 50. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Watch him now, Barney!
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Barkley. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And Rosas puts this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful at getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Stafford on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice
Oh, my God.
Philadelphia. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Laletta. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Past the 20. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Fournette, a first down carry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Hey, take 2 right there.
Here's Fournette. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 17-3. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Gone!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Elliott good on the extra point.
Boy, he give me problems with that damn play.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. Shelling through the defense. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Oh, my God.
This is intercepted. My goodness.
He read the hell out of that shit.
Picked off by Nate Gehrig. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Hey, 22!
On first down, Stafford here. And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. As his guys are in for 6. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after?
It was good in the first quarter.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. New York set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Hurry up, here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
I was like, man, just take
quarterbacks
the
got to
sack.
get rid of it. They don't have the
That's why I held it,
control
so I'm
that
like,
they can
man,
fall back on anymore.
This is 3rd and long. Here's Lauletta. He finds Beckham complete. And they're going to get this one all the way up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Lauletta. Left side, it's Beckham. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 22.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's the best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Lauletta back to the air. It's caught. Beckham. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, Lauletta. Yeah, he's got it. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Oh, my God, don't miss it.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
He was tired till you see it and get his breakaway.
Rosas now.
Man, he was holding in the way. You know OBJ was supposed to run past him. Oh, that's the 98 speed.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, shit. OBJ's supposed to run past
him.
him.
Risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the
95,
football out
96.
to the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee, and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Jumbo. Hey.
I know he going.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Going for the deep
Knew he
ball.
wanted it. Get it.
Now that'll be tipped
Get your
and
ass up.
intercepted.
Get up, Houston. Get up.
Picked off at the 18. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
It's Loletta off play action.
Ah, he came around the fucking edge.
And he's brought down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Hey, man, you should have did it to me, man. Shit.
Maybe a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Here's Loletta.
Oh, my God. Who he throwing it to, C-Bo?
Picked off near the 34.
That's just so... It looked like what Roscoe did against this one dude, bro. I think he was playing against me. He just threw it.
Beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned
Like,
the
that
block,
shit's so
find the
sad,
spot,
bro.
and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
22!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No, sir.
D.D. Westbrook
hit him
is
before he get
intended
that left
receiver.
foot down.
And it's third down. Now Stafford. Wide open receiver.
I don't see how he fit that in that shit.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
Right.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create
Bro,
a
are
play
you serious?
right after catch.
I didn't do that. Bro, I didn't press nothing, bro.
Keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
I can't
They only
move.
get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off. The decision to go for it. First and
Pick it.
goal toward the center of
Bro,
the
I
field,
didn't press
but
nothing,
it's
bro.
incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side.
I was
And that's when he's got to be happy
straight
to
to the
have that. There
sideline.
wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more
I ain't
careful.
pressed that
Yeah,
button.
fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This will be caught at about the
You
5.
better not fall in.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. They come out here in the eye. On third down, Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
My line just
A
get
great
blocked.
play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Y'all more fool me.
Extra point was hooking, but he does
I
make
saw him
it
and
through.
said, yeah, you missed it,
And
nigga.
that'll increase their lead to 28. Elliott
Man, I
now
know
to
what
kick
time it
this
is
one
now.
away.
Time to hit the chew.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4
Sorry,
yards
about all
shy
I
of where
had.
he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything
Shit,
to cling
can't
on
beat
to.
it.
This
Get
offense
that
has
damn
struggled.
thing.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right
I
now,
would've
whatever
waited. He
was
would've
said
outran
hasn't been working. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Shit.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 36. And his These guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford picks it on the ground, and the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Goddamn, Reed!
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
What part of they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And the situation there the quarterback has to do.
They could have let me have that one, man.
He's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted.
Oh, you ain't catching him.
Picked off at the 40. It's a foot
He ain't running
race.
this big bull down. No, sir.
And he will bring it back.
That big fella
It's
gone.
a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point, hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will shave one more off this lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They go play action here on first down. Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. A first down carry for Barkley.
If I get out of it, oh, face mask.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it.
If I would have got him out of that
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Lawletta on first down.
He dropped it.
But incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one
I know
side
he
to
was.
that incompletion.
I know he was.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Look.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
I threw it because it was.
But correct.
It was either throw that one or my first read, which was already
time.
user covered. Man, I tried to make him super
After
bad.
the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, don't play me.
A shotgun snap to Lawletta.
No, bro, come on, bro.
He dropped it in the end zone.
You sure did.
The beauty of
I
being
bet you
able to
that
play
was
zone
Gronk. He
defense
wouldn't have
when
dropped
you
the
can sit
motherfucker.
back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Lauletta. And bringing it inside here, Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the
that line again.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake.
And just follow his ass and hurt him.
Piece of cake anymore.
Not the motherfucking man out of his bitch
that
ass.
Distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here to that period, post it.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
And it's right over my head. This shit. I tried to jump it too.
23 yards on the play.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with 1st downs on each play.
Oh, my God. I couldn't even get in front of it. I seen it coming. I'm looking at it.
Score. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now out come the Giants. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And nearly another interception.
Then they hold it.
On the ball all game.
They hold it and let the nigga come up off of who
the
was
passing
trying to
game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
That's made him get off the spot.
Like, he had to take one
not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Timmy Jernigan busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Giants on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. And Lauletta just beating the play clock. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Thanks, sir.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Lauletta from the 50. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now it's Lauletta.
Where I threw the ball, bro.
The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperation time on 4th down for Lauletta. And it is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
The parent trap looking at
performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now,
and he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. He got 29 yards that time. Stafford on 1st down. Flush to his right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I got both of them niggas in the 3rd round, and they were both projected 2nd round pick.
But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try it too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here.
I thought I flipped
that
it.
is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about
that nigga was still trying to stand up, bro. Did you see that shit?
In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Stafford here. Dumps it off to Fournette. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, goddamn.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win the game.
They've said they believe
This nigga didn't even try to jump. He got his head stuck under your
more
arm.
there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Man, the game over now. I'm just trying to get some money.
Green 39! Green 39!
From the gun, here's Lauletta. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down,
I'm looking
but
at you
not
there.
before he
God
gets
damn it.
into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Lauletta to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Barnett in there to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now here's Lauletta. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because I think blowout.
Because you won every game as a player.
No.
They still made my nigga slow up. That shit lame. Oh, you good?
And no one wants to go back to those memories, but, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right?
Yes,
As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Throwing on first down. Stafford. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Stafford going to throw it. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
I don't know if I came out, but
running right through it. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Lauletta looking to throw on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
yeah.
Throwing on 3rd down, Lauletta. He's going to let it fly.
OBJ, grab
Couldn't
it!
hang
Grab
on to it
it!
through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't
But that
think
shit's so
so. I
lame,
think
man.
in
He
this
hit the ground and he
situation,
drop it.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Man, I was scared you
And
would
it's
get over
fielded
there.
at the 34. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
I wish I would've picked
and
up
the
on it.
Eagles will have it, taking
I
over
should've
1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did it. And that's caught.
My dumb ass knew that what you wanted.
And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
And they just had another big
That wasn't his
completion
zone no
there.
more.
And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. And you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right? And now here is another interception.
Thanks, sir.
Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Not come all the way down with it.
Throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That first quarter was good.
The Giants
first
on
half
3rd
of the second
down.
quarter was
They've
good.
converted a third of their opportunities. 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Lauletta. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing here, Stafford. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They didn't even celebrate like we
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Lost.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. This is caught. Gronkowski.
He catches that shit.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team is...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just
so close to the line, bro. Ridiculous.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
I don't care.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. New York set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. For Lauletta, one final throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
I couldn't get it out of my hand, bro. Yeah, I tried to protect that side, but it wasn't enough blockers. Oh well. I ain't mad.
Yeah.